All right, hey, what's up everybody? I just want to go over some technical analysis. This is the Bitcoin versus US dollar chart on Coinbase. And in regards to technical analysis, it's not a prediction, it's just a way to manage your entries and define your risk and your exits. Okay, so here's the beauty. After we broke 20K, it's just been a blue sky breakout, meaning this is all new territory. Like, this is all new territory and there's nothing to the left of it. So it makes technical analysis really easy. Now, if we start on the weekly, let's just go over trend trading. Like, what's a trend? What's an uptrend? An uptrend is simply higher lows and higher highs. So like, for example, here's your low, here's your higher high, here's your higher low, here's your, let's say, higher high, here's your higher low, and let's move this guy, and here's your higher high. So on the weekly level, we're in an uptrend very clearly, right? And I'm just gonna remove this. Right? So we're in a clear uptrend, right? Now, what is a downtrend? A downtrend is when we start making a lower low and lower highs, essentially, right? So on the weekly level, if we close below 32,300, essentially, that would be your first lower low. And then you would basically, so if we close below here, then that would be a short opportunity on the weekly level to maybe short 57,000, okay? But that hasn't happened. We are in an uptrend. And if we go to the 3-day, same thing, it's beautiful. All I see is, you have your high, higher low, you're coming from here, and then you have your higher high. And now we're trying to see where is the next higher low. It could be around 40,000, it could be as low as 30,000, or the weekly 33,000, and still be an uptrend. Now, ultimately, if we ever go below, I believe around this area, if you count the wicks, around 28,000, it's really bad if you're bullish on Bitcoin. If you're a trader, the direction shouldn't matter to you, because the volatility is what makes you money. Okay, now let's go to the daily time frame. Let me just remove all this shit. And on the daily time frame, are we in an uptrend or downtrend? This looks like we're in a downtrend. It's not really decipherable though. It's not easy to decipher this. It's kind of all over the place. Like, where do you put your high? This is an obvious high. And then where's your previous high or low? I was thinking this. So, or it could be this. It's up to your interpretation. So in any case, it looks like we're in a downtrend. And if it's not clear, you move to a higher time frame, like the 3-day or the weekly. And on the weekly, it's an uptrend. And I know that if you trade the weekly, the big boys trade the weekly for sure. And the monthly is a beautiful thing. The monthly, let's go on the monthly. The monthly is 33,100. So 33,100 is essentially what I'm looking at. Because if we get a retest of 33.1, it lines up with it's a little higher than our weekly support. It just, like, I would buy 33.1K like all day. That's an easy long right there. And if we zoom into the lower time frames, it's really, really ugly. It's 4 hours, a clear downtrend, even though it's really ugly. 12 hours also a downtrend. You have your, let me go back to Coinbase. You have your high, and then you have a lower low, lower high. This is clearly a lower low right now, regardless. So it's 12 hours in a downtrend. So daily is wonky. Weekly is in an uptrend. And so it depends what time frame are you trading on? What time frame are you putting your trade on? If you're trading, on the 5 minute, sure, we're now in a 5 minute uptrend. How long this 5 minute uptrend lasts, maybe an hour, who knows? Hourly is noisy too. 4 hour, I like trading on the 4 hour, but really the higher time frames are where it's much less stressful and good. So what I'm eyeing right now, since we are kind of still in the downtrend, is that if we do go to 37,000, I will long there. I will go long there. Or if we fail that, if we fail 36,000, then I will exit that. I'll get stopped out, and then I will long 33,180, which is around the monthly level with about a 3% stop. Okay? This doesn't mean that it is going down there. I'm not saying it's going down there. I'm saying if it does go down there, I will buy there. Okay? This isn't about predicting the future. This is about finding setups to make money on, right? And these yellow lines here, this yellow line here is 54,000, and up here is 57,000. This zone, these are possible rejection points. So these are possible spots you can short or take profits on your long. And that's why I have them mapped out here. So if you are going to be shorting, you want to find out, what is the lower high that took you to the new lows, right? So this is a lower high, this is a lower high. So these are potential short entries, although I'm not keen on shorting right now because the weekly is in an uptrend, right? And so you have a much greater, you have much less risk going with the trend, all right? And so that's all I got to say about that. That's all I'm eyeing right now. I can't see anything interesting from the RSI. Everyone was long as hell on, like right here. Let me show you here. This is the premium and funding for this whole time right here. Up. So from here to here, and from here to here, basically, funding was crazy. Like if you were long on Bitcoin with leverage, then you were paying almost 1% a day to be in that long. That's how crazy this funding is. Right now, all those longs are getting wrecked. If they didn't take profits up there, they're feeling the pain right now. And if you were in a short anywhere from this whole time, then you were getting paid 1% a day. And you could have been in a 1x short, basically, which mimics synthetic USD, and just making 1% a day in US dollars, just from the funding, which is a strategy maybe some of you are implementing. And now, what do we see on the lower time frame? It's just like the funding is flip-flop, like people get like super bullish and then the price goes down, and then price starts going down, people start getting bearish. Right now, look at this. We're at the bottom of it's a bottom, and everyone is shorting this, right? Which is so funny because, retail masses never win. They never learn that, you're not supposed to short bottom of a range. Just wait. If you are actually bearish, why not just wait until it goes to either 54,000 or 57,000 and then short that? There's no point in shorting down here. Like, where's your risk is crazy. What's your stop? Your stop is going to be what? The high? The high of 58,000 is your stop? It doesn't make sense. Anyway, that's all I wanted to share, and hope that was helpful.